the foundation, this concrete, is the same as it was back when the stadium was built in 1962. In fact, much of the stadium is the same.
Also on family night, TJ, a little help. Bring a teddy bear if you go to the game on Saturday night. You can throw it on the ice after the first goal. Did he get it? I got it. You can throw it on the ice. There's nothing greater, in my opinion, than a freshly manicured baseball field. And you know what? Let's go ahead and just take a look at this beautiful Ortho Georgia Park right now. The final score 48-7 over Jacksonville, and I promise you it was not even that close. But maybe the second hardest thing to do in baseball is to take this ball and hit it over that fence for a home run. As an FCS team, if you want to beat the #1 ranked team in the country in their own house, you're going to have a lot of skill and a little bit of luck. What I'm holding here is the GHSA two-way state playoff bracket. And if you can see, I got two little highlighted areas right there in pink, and that's what we're playing for tonight. It's absolutely great. Someone just yelled "Roll Tide" as they were driving by me. I'm at the corner of Paul W. Bryan Drive and Frank Thomas Avenue. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Players across the nation in high school, college, and the pros put on their pink to help raise awareness for the disease. One of those players, Mercer center Kirby Southard.
I'm just trying to do my part and get some awareness out there and show people I'm supporting what people are going through.
But the pink is more than just a fashion statement for the senior.
I had cancer in 6th grade, and then I had a couple surgeries to get that out. I think it had been 36 stitches, I think, of what it was, and when it came down to it, trying to get that all removed. And then I think my mom was my freshman and sophomore year, and then some other stuff going throughout.
Not only has Southard had to battle cancer himself, but also his mother, Missy, not once, but twice. Missy was diagnosed with skin cancer in 2013 and then ovarian cancer in 2014.
I mean, I definitely had some stuff going on in my family. You know, my mom's never had breast cancer, but she's had cancer, and I've had some cancer as well, you know, and I'm just trying to do my part and get some awareness out there and show people I'm supporting what people are going through.
Despite her battle, Missy has been to every single one of her son's games, cheering him on and watching him battle on the field.
Absolutely. It's definitely special, you know, to have them behind me and have her behind me, and no matter what she's going through and no matter what she has going on in life, I love her so much for that, and I love both my parents for coming to every single game and supporting me, win, loss, thick or thin.
October is a month to raise awareness, but for Southard, it's also a month to be thankful.
You know, whenever I put on the pink tape and pink wristbands, and you know, I did the cast up pink this year, you know, both thumb, but and the pink ribbon, you know, I definitely spent a moment there to reflect on, you know, how lucky I am with my mom and how lucky I am with my family that everyone's still here, and you know, I love them so much. And I mean, you just kind of reflect on how great it is to take one day at a time. You don't take anything for granted. I mean, whether it's a simple, you know, text message or anything like that, a good luck before the game. I mean, you don't take any of that for granted. So it kind of makes you reflect on how lucky everyone is and how much worse it could be.
Mason Prince, WGXA Sports. Every year, a team starts with a simple goal. Simple, yet the most difficult. To win a championship. For the Macon Mayhem, that goal was achieved last night at the Macon Centraplex. In only their second season of existence, the Mayhem are champions, and head coach Kevin Kerr knew they had the potential from the beginning.
There was high expectations, and I knew we had the opportunity to win a championship with the team that we had, and they gutted and battled all year long and faced adversity.
That's line number 1, back to Macon, let's go!
At this time last year, the Mayhem's season ended in the first round at the hands of the Peoria Rivermen in only 2 games. What a difference a year makes. This time it's the Blue Sweaters who sweep the Rivermen.
You know, it feels great. It's what we live for. You know, I got a great group of guys, and I wouldn't want to do it with any other group.
Anyone who knows anything about hockey will tell you that when you have a hot goaltender, you're going to be a tough team to beat. Mayhem goalie Jordan Ruby proved that to be true, saving 64 of 66 shots in the series to win the finals MVP trophy.
It was a great finish. We played a great third period. When we're defending the league, that clock feels like it's going slow as molasses. But I was really proud of the boys. They played amazing last 20 minutes.
Dennis Sicard, the heartbeat of this Mayhem team, fittingly opened up the scoring with a goal in the first period, his third of the playoffs, and perhaps the last one of the 31-year-old's career.
I don't know. I don't like to say things like that, but you know what? I still want to play as long as I can, so that's all I got to say about that. But I would love to do it again with these guys.
The team said all season long that they were going to make history. Well, history made.
It's just the group is unbelievable. I'm so proud of them. I can't say enough about my players. I love them like they're my kids, and I'm just so happy for them. I'm happy for them. this was all about them. It had nothing to do with me. I was fortunate to win a couple championships in my career as a player, and I wanted them to feel what it felt like to win, and now they know. They know what it feels like to be a champion.
Mason Prince, WGXA Sports.
In Quad A, Howard and everyone else looking up at Brian Nelson and Mary Persons. The Bulldogs have been the class of the region the last few years, week in and week out. Mary Persons has a target on their back and Upson lead looking for the bullseye tonight. Great start for the Knights. First pass of the game, JT Hardage picked off by LaXavier Moore. Looking like Bud Dupree with the dreads. Fumbles it out of bounds, but the Knights keep possession. Time to capitalize. Jet sweep to Alexander Winters, and he gone 30 yards into the end zone for the score. Knights take a 7-0 lead early, but you can never count out Brian Nelson and his Dogs. Hardage looking to pass again. Pick? What pick? Throw it deep, young man. Diedrich Alford, look at him lay out. Big gain. But the Dogs would have to go for a field goal on 4th down. But tricky Brian Nelson pitched to Dawson Daniel, the kicker, and he's got a first down, Raymond Tubb. The Dogs would make it count. Hardage finds LaDamian Sands on the roll out like ludicrous. Lowers his shoulder. He's coming into your living room. Touchdown, Dogs to tie it. They come back to win it, 28-21. Final chapter of the 2016 Falcons was a sad one. That heartbreaking loss in the Super Bowl at the hands of the Patriots. Not a happy ending. But today, a new page, a fresh start, and Chapter 1 of the 2017 Falcons was written, and it was a page-turner. There is Julio Jones, healthy, ready to go, and of course, Man Quinn. Low scoring in the first half, tied 3-3 late in the second quarter. 5 yards out for Atlanta, and the Falcons eat free in the red zone. Devontae Freeman into the end zone for the first touchdown of the 2017 season, 10-3 Birds. Bears would answer, 19 seconds left in the half, Wildcat formation. Cohen hands off to Jordan Howard. Howard does the rest, a 5-yard touchdown of their own. Tied at 10 going into the half. Fourth quarter now. Big play for Atlanta, up 13-10. Matt Ryan drops back, looking, almost falls over, gets up, launches it downfield to a wide-open Austin Hooper, and it's a foot race, but Hoop ain't that fast, so watch this. Boy, if you don't, the stiff arm, the filth, and Hooper is going to waltz in the end zone for an 88-yard score. Ball game over, right? Wrong. No quit in the Windy City. Glennon drops back, fires to his running back Cohen out of the backfield, and Cohen is in. Bears only down 3 with 7 minutes left. Atlanta without a field goal. Chicago down 6. Last shot for Chicago with 8 seconds left at the 5-yard line. 4th and goal. Glennon looking, but here comes Brooks Reed, and that's a sack, and that's your ball game. Falcons win a nail-biter, 23-17 to start the season 1-0. Matt Ryan, a big fan of how the game ended.
So by rule, the game is over.
Did you know that rule existed? Because I'm going to be honest, I sure didn't. And by the sounds of the people in Detroit, they didn't know it either. But hey, a win is a win, right? In case you're wondering what exactly the rule is, when a player is thought to have scored or stepped out of bounds, and after review that runner was ruled down by contact in the field of play, the clock is considered running. The Lions could have taken a timeout to stop the 10-second runoff, but they didn't have any timeouts to use. So with 8 seconds left, you can do the math, 10-second runoff means game over. It's a rule that is not well known. Even Matt Ryan wasn't completely sure of it. Waco alum Will Conaway took the words right out of my mouth. Never have I ever in my life heard of a mini playoff, but that's exactly what Washington County, Southwest, and Bleckley County were doing tonight. 3 teams, 2 games, 2 5-minute quarters each, but only 2 playoff spots.
You know it. Hey, you know it. Let's go out. Let's go out.
Waco and Southwest game number 1. This is Colin Collins from a long way out. Kick is up and good. Hawks on top, 3-0 in the first quarter. Ensuing kickoff, this is Jaquez Penniman getting the kick. Now watch him go to work. Finds the crease, turns on the Jets, and he's off to the 50, the 40, the 30, down inside the 25-yard line, and the Patriots are in business. Couldn't get anything going, though. Less than 2 minutes left in the game. Southwest needs a stop, and their defense gets one. Tackles Preston Daniels short of the first down. Hawks have to punt. Jordan Slocum, time to work some magic. Finds Antonio Valentine on the curl. Now watch this. Whoop! And he is going to get down inside the 21-yard line. Big first down right there. This is it. 5 seconds. Last play. Slocum, corner of the end zone to Montez Askew. Game-winning touchdown as time expires, and the Patriots are going dancing. They're going to the playoffs for a second year in a row. 6-3 the final over Waco.
30 minutes later, Waco taking on Bleckley County. Watch this catch from Torrenio Davis, the one-hander, and my goodness, that is filthy. First down, Royals, what a catch. But this is that same drive, and the Hawks defense hangs tough. Number 47 on the sack. Bleckley forced to punt. Scoreless after 10 minutes, so we're in overtime. This is Hugh Kearney. Kick is up, and good. Royals open the scoring 3-0. Hawks need to answer. Colin Collins, the kicker, to send it to another overtime. Money. We're going to OT number 2. Never much love when we go OT. That's what Jersey taught us. Waco gets the ball first. Preston Daniels and Jeremiah Swift on the post. Touchdown Hawks. Extra point is good. They go up 10-3. First play of the drive for Bleckley, though. Nykeem Farrow gets the handoff and waltzes in easily for a 15-yard touchdown. Royals were going to overtime number 3. If the extra point is good, Bleckley fans want to see it. But the extra point is blocked by Daquan Bloodsaw, and that's the way the game ends. Waco bounces back after the loss to Southwest to beat Bleckley 10-9. Hawks are going to the playoffs.